Hello. I just downloaded this game today. I'm pretty much tired. Oh, sorry. Hi. Welcome in. You're the first. Yes. Just started. We're gonna be playing a new game. Well, I played Citizen Sleeper 1. It's a really interesting game. So we're gonna try Sleeper 2. How are you? I am good. Kinda tired. I don't know why. I didn't really feel like streaming. But you know what? You gotta get going. How are you today? What are you up to? Eve, risky and dangerous. Oh man, I like the font. The font is really cool. Going for a museum date with my friend? That's awesome. What museum are you going? I mean, like, what kind of museum? Personally, I'm not a big fan of museums. I used to live in Paris, and there's a lot of museums there. I never visited even one of them. Fine art? Oh. That's gonna be good. Yeah, it's just, museums are not for me. The only museums I like, okay, there was one museum which used to show cameras and film stuff. I used to like that, but I'm not a fan of the art stuff. I mean, it's cool. I mean, there's a lot of people who like that. It's just my thing. I don't know why. But hope you enjoy it and have fun there. I have no idea what these things are. Engineer, interface, endure, intuit, and engage. That's totally fine. I still have people react when I say, oh, I'm not a big fan of museums. But you know, that's just me. Oh man, the music is so calming. I was so bored of playing Assassin's Creed, I wanted to try something new, so I saw this game. I was like, wait a second, I played the first Citizen Sleeper and it was such an interesting game. And I personally love it. Oh, that's absolutely, I know, everybody loves arts in museums. It's relaxing and fun to go, you know, but personally, I like going to the movies. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. So I select my sleeper. So this one is not an engine. This one is an interface extractor. Endure and engage. Extractor sleepers are built to work at the cold phase of corporate resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Extractors have a high level of physical endurance, but their confidence means they struggle with tasks requiring intuition. The rally skill allows them to motivate those in their team, boosting their crew dice. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have high level of endurance. I do not know if that's what I want. What's the other one? This one's machinist. Oh, that's my kind of gameplay. Machinist sleepers are built to repair and modify automated systems used in corporate resource extraction. Machinists are very skilled engineers, but their isolated work means they often struggle with tasks requiring direct approach or social engagement. Oh, that sounds exactly like me. I can work in peace at home. When people come and start talking to me, I fuck up. Machinist is me. Diligent, careful, and structured. You know I'm gonna go with this. I think it's gonna be hard to play with this, but we are here for that. I'm gonna be a machinist. What time are you going? It's in the evening, afternoon. I mean, I think it closes in the evening, right? These museums. In the moment before waking, the dark space before conscious thought, you struggle to find the pieces of yourself. Usually, these pieces come with a particular cadence, each appearing sequentially, like the boot process of an old terminal. Where's your body artificial, compromised, but relaying sense data all the same. Then its context, breeze of air filtration, the soft contact of your butt in 0G. Then emotion, coming into focus, coming into your body, bringing with it the first instinct, the one that has framed your past 100 cycles, fear. But that familiar sequence does not arrive. Instead, you are unmoored. I have no idea what that means. In space, your body distant, your context silent, even emotion somehow obscured and scattered. Among all that disarray, only one familiar thing arrives, the fear. The scrambled, panicked fear, the drowning fear, the falling fear, the fear that makes you reach desperately for any stable point. It is the fear that tells you something is wrong, something is very wrong with you. Wake up, sleeper, the voice is whispered in your ear, an act that makes you suddenly aware of your head pulsing in pain, your body rigid with tension. Sleeper, a familiar name, a mind copied, emulated, a body built, implanted, one person sleeping until their death is worked away. Their double being made to work, to be consumed, and eventually to be destroyed. A proxy, an emulation, a sleeper. That is what you are. Yeah, it's a fucked up concept, this game. But you escaped. You remember that now, broke free of your corporate creators, SNARP, in search of a future. You cannot remember the details of your escape, but you know that fear has been with you ever since. All of a sudden, you remember you have eyes, and your eyes flicker open. Pale eyes in a pale face. Lane. The name comes with its own specific sensation of fear. Once you recoil from instinctively, sorry to interrupt, a sharp smirk, but this ends here. You search your mind for more than a name. Is this how you reward me for my generosity? Lane is leaning over your horizontal floating body, looking down into your eyes. I took you in, protected you, gave you a purpose. You try to look away, the corners of your vision, to find something that you understand. Your body does not respond. But I suppose that wasn't enough. He reaches into the pocket of his jacket and retrieves a small vial. This wasn't enough. The vial glitters, this object you know and have known for a long time. Stabilizer, the drug that keeps your artificial body, your emulated mind, from inevitable decay. The only balm for your planned obsolescence, the liquid rolling in the vial fills you with disgust. Lane pockets the vial, but it would be wasted on you now. After what you have done to this body of yours, he looks at you with a palpable disgust. Lane's eyes scan your body. As they do, you become aware of the wires and tubes attached to you. Does that meant to free you from your dependence from the... okay, lots of stuff to read. My throat is running dry. Oh. Mira the Scott. Oh, my bot is offline. Okay, let me activate my bot. But thanks for the follow. I'm gonna call you Scott. My eyes are blind. I cannot see the first name properly. Let me just turn on the bots. Oh shit, there's an update. So my bots are not linked to like Streamlabs or anything. They are made by myself and deployed through something else. So download, install. You're gonna relaunch. You have a copy. Okay. Don't care. Platforms. Deploy. There you go. Yeah, should be fine now. Okay. Shut him up. Lane barks on the command, and you hear sounds of impact of pain elsewhere in the room. You try to move your limbs again, and this time you feel a flicker, the twitch of your finger. You feel the extension and compression of your synthetic muscle. Free, are you? Lane smirks. You are free when I disabled your tracker, when I gave you this stabilizer you needed. He scans your body with angry eyes. Now you aren't free. You are just broken. Invested in you. Okay, so much to read. If I start reading everything, my throat is gonna run dry. Preserve your body. You feel... Lane jerks forward, slamming across your body, then spinning away out of sight. You feel yourself rolling, the cables plugged into you, looping and wrapping around your limbs. He leans over you, you feel his hands on the connector, clicking switches, releasing locks. Come on. He tugs the connector clear and pulls you up. You see the room you are in. Okay. In the corner you see a dark shape. Okay, so there's someone there. There you go. You come to stop in the dark alley. You stare at him, trying to recall. What's going on, Sleeper? He wipes sweat from his forehead and floats away in a swarm of spears. Talk to me. Who are you? You see a concerned frown across his face. Don't mess with me, Sleeper. That's not funny. He comes closer, eyeing you carefully. What station are we on? He narrows his eyes, waits for the answer. You close your eyes, trying to recall. You force your way through the dark to the image of station. No, a city. Growing on the back of a vast set of hexagonal solar cells, shadowed by them. You open your eyes. Dark side. The word leaves your mouth like an exhale, an instinct. Before you heard yourself sound it out, you didn't know it was there. He sighs. And me? Who am I? You see something like fear in his eyes. Panic, perhaps. You stare a hand at his face, the slight upturn of his mouth, the intensity of his stare. Nothing comes. He closes his eyes and drops his head, putting a hand to his temple. The reboot. He's speaking quietly to himself. Lane interrupted the process, and he lifts his head and stares at you. We need to keep going. We need to leave. He turns and kicks off something down the alley. Come on, the rig can't be far. As you are led through the passages and serviceways of the station, you try to recall your life here. The texture, the temperature of the dark side feels familiar, but you struggle to pin specific memories to it. Focusing hard, you recall waking up in these passages, cycle after cycle, the rhythms of the station flowing over you, along with the crowds. You recall desperation and slow decay of your body that caused it. Then Lane, those pale eyes offering you a glittering vial, the stabilizer, the promise of supplying more for your work, a deal he locked you into a cage. There, your memory fails you, but in dark beyond that moment, the residue of panic, of fear remains. You were Lane's prisoner, Lane's plaything. You shudder in the cold passage. Wait! Your guide holds up your hand, and you stop your glide using the wall. Ahead, you see a tunnel opens up into a wide open bay with few... Oh, the sound design. I don't know if you can hear it on stream, but there's something... Oh, in my headphones I can clearly hear it's something rumbling. A few doors leading to the cylindrical tunnels, the docks. They're watching the rig. He nods towards the docks. You see one of the doors has a couple of figures flanking it, one covered in ornate tattoos and the other bright silver implants along their cheekbones. Utsubo, Lane's guys. Is it Utsubo or Lit? I think it's you. Yeah, it's Utsubo. He looks at you and shakes his head in frustration. All this, it's not coming back to you, is it? Something catches your eye and you see he is playing with a coin, nervously turning it over, and over in his fingers he sees you looking and slips it away. He places a hand on his chest. I'm Seraphine, alright? He looks pained when he speaks. Lane? He was a captor. Both of us. We did this so we could escape. We needed to reboot you. To break your dependence on stabilizer. He pauses. You know what this is, right? You nod meekly. But Lane interrupted me back there. The reboot incomplete, and he sighs, shakes his head. We can still make this work. I think this is all a throwback to the first game. The thing is, I just didn't finish the first one, so I don't know what happened. He looks back at the docks. I lead them away. You get the docking bridge open. If you make it to the rig, I know how to get us in. Got that. He searches your face for a sign of recognition. You know what? Just get on with it. Get that door open. He pats you on the shoulder. I know you... No, wait. I know you know you... Okay. I know you can do this. Seraphine kicks off hard and glides into the docks. Oh, over here, shitheads! He bellows to the guards as he battles through. They immediately push off from the wall, giving chase. Okay, that was a lot of reading. During these scenes, you may encounter skill checks where you can perform... Okay, that's so... Oh, it's a dice action thing. Oof. Positive, I know how dice... These things work. It never comes in my favor. That's why I never play these type of games, because it just barely works for me. The better the rating of your skill. Yeah, okay, it's the common gameplay loop. So you have 25% positive, 15 neutral, and 25 negative. I break the seal. I should do this because I am an engineer. No, I'm a machinist, so I can hack, right? Wait, why am I not able to hack? I'm a machinist. I think it's... Let's try it. Okay. But you shift to the control panel, trying to understand the readout. The door is on your emergency lockdown. Somewhere you hear more shouting. Your fingers hover over the keys. You switch to the administration layer and begin flooding the door open system with spoof requests. Desperately hammering the controls, the control OS crashes and the door shudders. That's again a new word. Halfway open before failing. Go! Seraphine flies past you through the doorway into the docking tunnel. You turn to see two guards approaching fast across the docks and quickly glide after Seraphine. Seraphine is already at the rig's door, inputting an entry code. The rig's door scissors open and you both rush inside. Quickly, Seraphine grabs you by the arm and drags you up into the cockpit, the ship's layout hazy in your mind. He dumps you in a flight seat and straps himself into his own. You see him tap a series of buttons and, as he does, talking to himself, "Come on." The rig's drive rumbles into life and Seraphine slams a button on the console. You feel the force of the ship's acceleration as it pulls away. As the ship glides into place on the connecting bridge, its automatic systems nudge there by the port docking protocols. You feel a sense of relief. Seraphine burned hard out of the dark side and you dropped in and out of consciousness in your seat as the rig made its way across the belt. But now, with space between you and Lane, you feel fresher, more awake. Seraphine breaks the silence. "Be good, sleeper." His eyes don't leave the monitor. You realize this part of your escape is routine for him. You and he must have docked the ship countless times in your work for Lane. The problem is you don't remember any of them. "We made it," he whispers, closing his eyes and letting out a sigh. He turns and you see a pained look on his face, as if remembering something difficult. Have you said this exact thing to him before? In the same situation? Let's actually talk. He looks at you, chewing one side of his lip, searching your face. Not really. He puffs. Seraphine reaches up, flicking through a set of switches in a practice fashion. Completing the shutdown, you watch a little frustrated with your own uselessness. Running the rig, you realize it's just another thing you have forgotten. A clunk that runs through the walls of the ship is followed by a short percussive alarm tone from the pilot's console. Docking complete. Seraphine kicks off from his seat, twisting as he glides past you towards the back of the cockpit. His hands find the rails on the either side of the door and he pauses, facing into the corridor beyond. He turns back to you, backlit in the cold sign. "We need a plan." He glances around. "Lane's not going to let us slip away quietly," he sighs. "We need to talk. We keep running. We hide here. We gotta run." Seraphine notes. That's what it feels like, right? then we can never get far enough away from that shithead. You see a shiver run through him and know that he suffered as much as you did on the lane. We have bought ourselves some time. He glances through the cockpit window at the blinking lights of the station. You may not remember Hexport, but I do. And there are plenty of opportunities here for us. If we can keep our heads down, he turns back to this. That's what we'll do. Okay. That's all the intro. Yeah, I know contracts. Low profile. He pulls a one crew jacket. Okay. Crew jacket and thrusters. You just put the damn hood up, will you? You take it and ship it. Okay. You're looking for two people traveling together. He looks at you. Okay, we meet back here later. Any trouble? Same thing, meet here. Got it. Something to eat. Got it. Catch. Griffin throws a handful of something. You managed to grab project. Okay, it's a gun. No, cryo shit. Oh, it's money. There was a gun. Don't go too far, he shouts. Okay. Make a plan. The scene can put some distance between you and Hexport, the better. So that's the plan. Rest, resupply, and run. I don't think that's gonna work out in the long term. Okay, finally. Oh, what's that? Welcome to Sleeper 2. The game runs in cycles during which you can perform actions with dice. Use cryo to buy food, fuel, supplies, and items. Progress clocks towards new scenes and events. You can review. Okay, got it. So your refuge in the belt. So I am here. Busy way station dock. In Citizen Sleeper 2, you perform actions by assigning action dice to them. The higher the dice you assign, the more likely you will succeed at the action. But your dice will be modified by your skill. Your skill modifier for the action is displayed on the right and will reduce or increase the value of the dice. Holy shit, what? Your skill modifier for the action is displayed on the right, okay, and will reduce or increase the value of the dice assigned to the... Okay, got it. Like skill checks, dice actions have 3 outcomes: positive, negative, and neutral. Each action is also rated safe, risky, dangerous, based on the outcomes it has. The more dangerous an action is, the more significant both its rewards and consequences are. Got it. Chat to crews. I don't think that's something suited to me. Input dice. So explore the docks. Intuit. That's something I have really less, right? Yeah, danger. Not really good at that. So this one is risky. Okay, so let's not do that. What's this one? This one is danger and this one is risky as well. Okay, maybe we need to chat. Okay, the rig is your ship and home and steward belt. While the rig is docked at the hub, there are multiple areas you can visit. Bungs use dice to reduce stress. Galley use supplies to regain energy. While the rig is in dock at the hub, your crew will also be able to gather resources to contribute to the upkeep of the ship. Okay. So many things. This clock is a cycle clock. It will progress towards an event each cycle. Its completion will trigger significant events. Oh, I see. Put some time in this. Oh, so that's a cycle. Okay, so we need to do the task before the cycle completes. How do I... Okay, there you go. Let's talk to the people first. So I'm gonna put... let's put 3. Oh shit. Engage skill missing. Okay. If I put 4 then. 50% neutral. Oh no, it's not gonna work. What do I need to do? Uh, Sometimes it's necessary to rest. Maybe if you actually rest. What? Resting 50% negative? Are you kidding me? Ain't no way, bro. Okay, let's put 3 then. 25% positive. Sure, why not? Minus stress. That's good. Scavenge fuel. Oh, so now I cannot use that dice. Let's need the engage skill for that. I don't have that. Engineer. Maybe let's try this one. Yep. Let's do this. You just progressed the clock. Clock tracks your progress towards positive and negative events. You can be filled by performing actions. Okay, couldn't get to read the full thing. Oh, so I need to fill up this. Do I do this again? Neutralite plus rules of the exchange. New location. What? Okay. Buy fuel. Fill fuel. Buy supplies. And fill supplies. Repeatable action. How much do I have? I have no fuel. I have 2 supplies. I have 24 cryo. So we need to buy some fuel then. Oh, I need to... Do I take this? Okay, there you go. 25 for filling up. I don't want to do that. I got +1 fuel now. I don't know how far that can take me. Do I buy supply? 15. God damn. If I do that, I won't really have anything. 45 of supplies. No, I'm gonna. No. It's too much. Too much. Let's go here. How do I get these odd jobs? Do I put something? Don't actually know what I'm supposed to do there. Let's see this one. Okay, it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna go get some sleep. Make a meal. It's gonna use 1 supply. Supplies are typically saved for contracts, but when food isn't readily available, you got to use what you got to survive. No. That's gonna use 1 whole supply though. Yeah, let's do this. Shit. How do I get the dice back? We're in trouble, Sleeper. Seraphin leans into the bunks as you're getting up. Without further explanation, he disappears down the corridor towards the rear of the ship. You drift out into the passage, pulling on your clothes and glide down the length of the rig. The cool air makes you shiver. Seraphin is a silhouette silently leading the way. He stops at the far end, diverting through a side door, shooting you a glance as he does. You find Serpent inside, holding one of the tangle of arm-thick tubes that you're waving into the zero-G engine room. Do you know what these are? So it's a tube. Could be fuel pipes? Close enough. These are the engine's feed lines. He waves one in the air. And before you ask, no, they aren't supposed to be waggling loose. What happened? These must have broken loose when we pushed the ship hard on our way out of the dark side. He looks at the mess. We are lucky the reserve tank is empty, otherwise, he shakes his head, it would have been bad. Oh, so the fuel thing was the reserve tank. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have spent money then. But he pushes the pipe to the side. No, the feed from the reserve tank means that the rig's range is limited to the local region only. He thumbs the large lump and housing of the engine. This thing can't take us anywhere far. So we fix it. That's the shot of it. Serpent whacks the engine housing again, harder this time, just not being a run of luck. He turns and starts gathering the tangled feed lines, his frustration evident in the violence of his movements. We will need a new set of these, that's for sure. He starts forcing them into a crate, so how about you try to track them down? I'll take a look at the things here and see if I can figure out another fix for the reserve tank. He glances up from his work. From what I've heard on Hegsport, Factory Row is the place to find shipfitters. Maybe we can do some recon while I sort this place out. It's on the other end of the station. There's something else. He drops the feed lines and they float, waving in the air like tubular seaweed. I heard word that Lane's on the hunt. He frowns. A message went out everywhere in the local radius of the dark side. He's looking for us. You said it, which is why we need those feed lines. I'm going to try to work out something out. Maybe you can improvise a solution. I don't know. He looks down. I'm not shipfitter. But while I do, you go hunting, see what you can turn up, okay? He smiles a weak smile. Get going. You leave the engine room, the clanking sound of Seraphim's cleanup efforts echoing through the ship. Fuel feed lines, that's the next step. You take a deep breath and head out. Okay, so we need to find that. You have discovered a drive. Drives help you track and choose your objectives in Citizen Sleeper 2. The arrow button in the top left means the drive menu where you can choose which drive to track. Once a drive is tracked, a yellow marker will be placed above the location that relates to that drive. Drives come in two types, major and minor. On completion, a major drive rewards 2 upgrade points and minor 1. Okay. Bit of things to learn. There you go. So, which, oh, here. Factory endure. Oh, I wish I had this skill, but we might have to go with this. Let's take this one. You have used all the energy and are now starving. You gain 1 stress per cycle and energy loss. Okay, eat to regain energy. Export factories are picky about who they work with. Trust is a key. Okay, so I need to build trust. But before that, I need to go eat something. Can I go here and... No. Why is it so... Okay, there you go. Space Trader Market. Change. What's here? Do I get something to eat though? I don't want to buy supplies. It's 15. What's here? The trade scrap. Okay, not this. Might have to make something then. No. Yeah, there you go. Now let's go do this. All materials. No. Okay, can't do that. New location. No, it's still here. Data diffuser shift. No, I need the okay, I don't remember, but it's a tube thing. Do I even have? I don't have this thing, so let's try this, see how it goes. Oh, +7 cryo. There you go, got some money now. Let's go. Oh, let's go back here. I mean, fuck it, let's just do it. Nice. So you have little trust with the factories now. The trick is not to waste it. This one is done. Factory row howls as you glide through its crammed passages. Whatever its many bays and rooms once were, they now serve as containers for industry of every kind. Whirring manufactories, precisely engineered components with rapidly shifting arms, while scrappers hammer incessantly. Oof, some of these words are hard. At bent ship plates. Everywhere you look, there is energy and activity, and for good reason. Hexport itself is built on the derelict fragments of a solar reflector, and even the small amount of energy generated by its remaining mirrors is enough to power a city of machines. It is familiar to you, of course, in a strange, far off, because of dark side, that place and your memories of it are muddy haze. But it is hard to forget the glint of its hexagonal reflectors, 10 or 20 times more in number than Hexport's, and that wild, flickering city growing on its back like a tumor. In comparison, Hexport feels provincial, but deep in Factory Row, you could almost be back in Darkside. And then you see them, tubes just like those Seraphine had waved in your face. The feed lines, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. You push over to the display window of the unit marked Cars 10 Supply in block capitals cut from hull plate. There, amongst an angled shelf of oversized ship components, sit the feed lines like some large biochemical tangle of snakes. You slip inside, where the sound of Factory Row is little screened, spot a large figure working at the bench, hunched over, concentrating. It seems he doesn't notice you. Enter. Hello? A sharp eye glints as the figure looks over his shoulder. Can I help you? The accent is heavy but unknown to you. Let's be nice. Something. Okay, he don't care. Before you can respond, he tracks your eyes to the feed lines in the window. He looks back at you with subtly changed expression. One you can't quite place. He turns with surprising grace and begins cleaning his hands on a cloth. Those sharp eyes can you, but Karsten's thickest features do not betray the results of his assessment. Custom built those, for a client that never collected. He looks at his hands while he speaks, checking for stray oil stains. You have one of the old MEVs then? He sounds out the letters in a way you don't recognize as he speaks. You try to recall anything you know about your ship, but the memories elude you. Perhaps Seraphine should have come along. I think so. Carsten drifts over to where you are standing, his imposing height evident. For a fellow enthusiast like you, he continues in a distinctive monotone. Let's say a few hundred cryo on clean chits. He shoots a glance. 400. Holy shit. It's expensive, I know, it's a shame, but it's just what they are worth. He screws up his mouth a little into something that might smile. Oh well, I'm more bartering type myself anyway. Sounds good. There's a little favor I need a crew for, and well, you might be a good fit. He tucks the cloth away in pocket and clasps his hands. I know of an old Solheim wreck out there. Very old, pre-collapse. It's tucked away in a dead zone, so no one has ever really cut it. He shrugs. Not only that, but Solheim derelicts have a habit of triggering nasty security protocols when approached by an unfamiliar ship, so it's been left well alone. A salvager like you, with an old Solheim rig, I bet wouldn't even flinch if it saw you coming. I have special interest. I need for that old tech. All those Solheim ships had a data core, and while I don't care about the accounting reports or the material ledgers or whatever they kept on the damn thing, I do care about the hardware. So if I was to find you back here with that data core in your cargo hold, clean cut and complete, well then I could see my way to doing a straight barter for those weak lines. You just need the coordinates, okay. Okay, why do you want it? Special interest. You wait for more, but its flat expression tells you isn't coming. So, you interested? Yep, I'll do it. Before you can respond, he thumps a little drive into your palm, those coordinates, and then he lets go of your arm with what you swear is a wink. Okay, so let's go find the core. Hey, wait up. Yeah, who's that? Oh, Junie. You turn the passage to see a young woman, her hair waving from a rapid glide. She clearly just came out to catch you. She steadies herself using a shoulder. Sorry. She smiles a quick and flat smile. Wanted to catch you. I'm Junie. Her dark eyes flick around nervously. You notice the portable terminal she carries, something data scrappers call a deck, and a backpack full of components and trailing wires. What's up? Carsten, she starts, still catching her breath. He sent me to grab you. She smiles that flat smile again. Wants me to come with you on that job. Her eyes shoot down on the drive in the palm of your hand. She smiles again. Why didn't you tell me then? She glances back towards Carsten. So I guess he forgot? He does that sometimes. She looks sheepishly at you. He just grabbed me after you two were done talking, so... Carsten's always sending me on things like this. I guess he wants me to help you out. Keep an eye on things, she pauses. I can be pretty helpful. I think she's not sent by Carsten. I think she wants something else from that ship. So, she looks at the passage. Shall I meet you at the ship? You can tell me when you're ready to go. Okay, you know what? Let's just get... okay, great. Her eyes light up. She notices she still has her hand on your shoulder and takes it off. Junie pushes off and waves. Looking forward to working with you. She calls back as an afterthought. What about the ship? Oh, I'll find it. She calls back and then disappears down the passage. You watch her go, glad of a contract but nervous too. Will Carsten help keep up his side of the bargain if you deliver? Okay. I don't know about this, sleeper. Seraphin looks nervously out of the rig's window as you finish explaining Carsten's deal, as well as Junie's offer to help. Actually, yeah, we don't have any other choice. She would be useful. I think it's a lucky break. I think she's gonna be useful. I think she can hack stuff. She looks like an engineer. No doubt, Seraphin shakes his head, and we desperately need help on a job like this. What if, Seraphin narrows his eyes, we could get the cryo together to buy the feed lines? Is that even possible? I found a contract board at the exchange further in station. It gestures towards Hexport. We take on a job that might get us some of the way towards buying those feed lines. Plus, even if we do want to take Austin's job, about a bit of money to get ourselves prepared wouldn't be a bad idea. Fill up on fuel, supplies, be ready for... Okay, that's actually a good idea. But do we have time? That's a good question. Probably not, but without cryo for fuel and supplies, we aren't going anywhere. Seraph Insights. Let's take a look at the contract board and see what you think. While you are at it, you might want to see if you can scare up some freelance crew too. My hands might make light work and all that. Okay, or we stop messing around, we take Austin's job right now and get it done before he can think twice. Seems like a whole set of bad options to me. Oh shit, okay. Either way, I'll still got work to do on the drive. Let me know once you decide. Suddenly you curl up, pain shooting along your spines, you grit your teeth, your muscles lock tight, your vision narrows as you squeeze your eyes shut. You feel a shift as if some connection has been broken. It's almost impossible to describe, like you're floating away from your body, dispersing, dissolving. There is nothing familiar in the pain, nothing to hold on to. You grit your teeth. And then another shift comes and you are back in your body, trembling against the metal wall of the passage. The pain slowly fades, becoming a pulsing throb and then a residual flicker. You flex in 0G, stretching out the tension. There's a strange sensation of distance that persists beyond the pain, a disconnection between your body and yourself, a flickering numbness that refuses to recede. You wonder if the reboot has done something to your body or if this is some new sensation you will have to live with indefinitely. It strikes you that you know so little about the body that houses you. It can be moments away from collapse, or it might persevere for countless cycles like this. You have unlocked the contract. Open the map screen to view it. Where is the map screen? Oh, map. 5 feet lines, deliver data code. Okay, so that's the one. How do I open? There's the map. Yeah. Contracts are high risk, high reward jobs that you and your crew can take on. Contracts require preparation and care to succeed. You'll need to gather enough fuel to travel to the contract, gather supplies, look for opportunities to recruit crew, consider which crew to take. Okay, got it. So I need 3 fuel for that. Okay. I'm not gonna do that now. Austin supply. No, where's the board thing? Whoa. Okay, this one. Biosignal contract. This open contract for the Hexport require a fee to be paid. But I get 200 cryo for that. Ooh. That's a good one. Disable signal source. Okay, you know what? Let's buy it. A new contract on map. Oh, okay, it's here. This is really far. Actually, my voice is gone. Yeah, starting to lose my voice now. So what happens when I talk a lot? That's sad that now it's starting to pain. Like my throat is, it's really painful now. You know what? I'll be back. I'll be back. Need to do something about this. Kinda back, but my voice is really starting to struggle now. I'm gonna play a bit more and then I'm gonna end it. So I need 2 fuel to get there. Let's go buy 1 more fuel. Why is he locked? Locked as in, is he locked to come with me or is he locked? Is he locked to? Okay, let's just go. Confirm. It's a drone, so the fin spots is it. Okay, you know what? I can't read much, so I'm just gonna read it in my head. Dennistat mugs. It's a new word. Are we gonna see them later? Looks like it's drifting. He jabs a finger, still broadcasting. Central core and broadcast array need to be shut off to kill these things. Okay. Core will turn off local systems. Okay. But you can bet those systems are protected. Attention is only drawn by a shutter from the drone. This thing is rigged to blow. We go slow and careful and we don't touch anything we don't know about. Okay. Brings the rig to a stop. Out here on the shore of the conflict, the biggest danger is that this float SAM and jet SAM drifting in with the tides and orbits of the system might one cycle bring the war with it. Okay, for now the belt is outside of its reach, but looking out for the red pulsing drone, that doesn't give you much comfort. Welcome to your first contract. While on a contract, you will be able to assign 2 dice for each crew member, as you would assign your own dice. Pay attention to the crew skills and use them effectively. On certain outcomes, crew will take crew stress. When the stress is full, you no longer be able to use them. While on contract, your energy bar will automatically be supplied for each cycle, and you have available supplies. Wait, what? Your energy bar will be automatically supplied. Okay. When supplies are depleted, both you and your crew will take 1 stress per cycle. Contracts also have their own contract stress. When this bar is filled, the contract will fail. Okay, you know what? I don't understand the whole thing, but we'll see. Seraphim got 2 dice. Oh, I have. Hull damage, exposed drone interior. Create opening. 50%. No. 25% positive. We'll just slip through the. Let's try the other one. Access hatch. See how it goes for him. Okay. What if I... Oh, this one is also danger, but what if I put mine here? Okay. Let's do this. Nice. Enough time, the access hatch can be opened. Can I put more dice into it? Reprogramming the hatch to open up your crew. Okay. It's the same thing. Oh, I need to do both, right? Okay. I literally used up all of this. You can use your push ability once cycle to give you an edge in tricky situation. Pushing gives 1 stress but will give you key advantage based on your chosen class. You can see your push configuration if you hold your mouse over the button on the character screen. Your push can be used at the hub. When at the hub, it can be upgraded. Don't understand. You can't push configuration if you hold your mouse over the button on the character screen. Like the character screen? Oh, push. +2 to lowest dice. But I get 1 stress. Let's not do that now. What I want to do is get some rest. Okay, and cycle. Oh, supplies empty. Fuck. Now I need to do this. But then the thing is, I don't have... I think I'm gonna fail this contract though. So my supplies are empty. Oh, disconnect backup. Can I leave? You cannot leave contract that is in progress. Once the contract is concluded, either through success or failure, you can return. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. We're gonna fail this. We might have to fail this. Yep, he can do this. You have taken damage to dice because of stress. When your dice are rolled at the start of the cycle, your stress dictates. I'll have 3 stress now. The white markers above the stress bar tells you which numbers will damage your dice when rolled. 3 dice held. When this is depleted, the dice will break and must be repaired to be used normally. Typically, broken dice cannot be used, however on safe difficulty they can and are counted as 1. If you have many broken dice and feel stuck, consider switching to safe in the pause menu to give yourself a chance to recover. When other help, you can reduce stress during... Okay. Oof. Don't have time, I only have 2 more cycles to do this. So, let's try to do this fast. One. Okay, we might be able to do this. No. Okay, we fucked up. I don't have... Okay. We shouldn't have done this contract. It's a bad idea to do. Now we have to do this too? Really? Do it to the safe option. Then cause a significant permanent. Let's try to do this for a while. Why is it this? My god, are you fucking useless? We're almost there. No. Do this. Oh, come on, we have to use everything? can't do that. I want to fail the mission. You know, can I load or something? 19 seconds since the last autos. We have to fail the mission then. Can I use the push? Nope. I just want to fail this now. Nothing I can do. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Come on, please fail the mission now. Drone screams. Practice concluded. You can leave. Wait. What? Hey, Baka. Welcome in. Late? You're not late. Don't worry. I was... this game requires a lot of reading, so I was reading a lot of the dialogues. And my voice is gone. It's really painful, so I might end it soon. I'm not used to talking so much, even IRL. So my voice is absolutely fucked up. What's in this game? It's a game where you are like a robot. You're not a robot, yeah, kind of like a half robot humanoid. Let's just say humanoid. And you are indebted to a corporation. You have to work for them. But you escaped, and there's someone chasing you. You're trying to escape from them. It's a really fucked up story, but it's got a really fun... Yeah, it's sci-fi stuff, exactly. It's got a really good gameplay loop to it. So it's all about dice and rolling the dice to get the best outcomes and stuff like that. Maybe not the game for everybody. It's not like, you know... There's nothing to walk around and do stuff, nothing like that. Just all about doing stuff with the dice. But I think I'm gonna be playing Karma: The Dark World. I have the game. I'm gonna be playing that probably tomorrow. No, that's a really good game. That's also about dystopian society, but it's a horror, psychological horror, dystopian kind of story. I think I'm gonna be playing that. Holy fuck, I got 200 credits. Yep. I'll be playing this too. Thing is, I'm really kind of bored of playing Assassin's Creed. It's the same thing all the time. So, I wanted to try something else. But my throat is paining as fuck. We need to... Okay, I want to see how much... So for this one, I should rest up. Yeah, I know, but... I was gonna do the streams. Have to keep it going. So I need 5 supplies and 5... No, that's a max. I think we need to max out our supplies and fuel before we do this. Because I barely managed to do the other one. It's not that easy, this game. I don't know if I should keep playing or should just go. Now let's buy some stuff and then maybe end the stream. Don't think I can keep going. We don't have anything. I'm starving, so let's buy something first. Supplies. So in order to fill the supplies, I need 75. That's a lot. But the fuel is only 25. The 20. I mean, you could do that. 75 plus 25 is 100, so I would still have 118 credits left. You know what? Let's just do it. Fill supplies. And no. Fill the thing. There you go. Now let's rest up. Rest and recover. Minus stress. So I need to do that before I... It's gonna be weird. Okay, so now I have this thing back. Still have 4 stress. And cycle. Minus stress. Yeah, this thing is getting the filling up fast. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here. Need to do something about my voice. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. But thanks everyone for hanging out here and saying hi. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I don't think I can keep going. It's starting to pain. Take meds. It's just a throat pain. I'm gonna just rest up. I'll be fine. But yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. And later. Warm water? Yeah. Gonna drink something. But yeah, I'll see you later then. Bye bye.